Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with a major backstage update as it concerns John Cena's rivalry and the feud Bray Wyatt has going on with John Cena. Yeah, I just used reverse psychology. Cena, Wyatt, Cena, feud, rivalry. See what I'm going to? See where I'm getting at? Anyways, according to F4Wonline.com, link, source, proof, description of this video, as always, giving credit where credit is due because that's what I'm about here on Sean's View. The current John Cena versus Bray Wyatt feud is scheduled to go on for some time, possibly even passing the Payback pay-per-view on June 1st. No more details are being said at this point, and nothing yet is, no more is known, really. So, now here's the thing. I've been getting a lot of messages and comments about this rumor, and you know what? Thank you for the comments and opinions. And there's actually a lot of people complaining and mad and pissed and raging. Oh my God, how much more can we take? Why do we want to keep seeing this? You know, me, I'm an old school wrestling fan. I'm you know, vintage. You know, I'm one of those fans that, you know, was used to extended feuds, long-term feuds. Remember back in the day when WWE only had about 4 or 5 pay-per-views? Remember how long feuds were drawn out? That's what I liked. I liked the dramatic effects. I liked the fact that it was lengthy and that it meant something and that there was more intrigue. And when you have a feud just like this with Bray Wyatt and John Cena, it keeps changing, it keeps evolving. It's not the same thing over and over. When this feud first started, it was about Cena's legacy. Now it's about getting ahead of John Cena. It's about taking John Cena to a place in his career he has never been. It's about getting the monster out of John Cena. And now you insert children into it. Children are even turning on John Cena. This is perhaps one of the greatest WWE storylines going on right now. And for some people to be coming on here and they're leaving comments, and I appreciate your comments. I do. I really love your comments. I love your feedback. But the people that are moaning and pissing and complaining, they're saying, oh, we don't want to see this. This is drawn out. Well, boy, if you were watching wrestling back in the 80s and the early 90s, you would really think things are drawn out. Because when you only had, you know, a few pay-per-views a year, that's what you had to look forward to. That was the great thing about feuds back in the day. They were long, they were lengthy, they were drawn out. Now, some were good, some were bad. I'm not saying that every long feud was good. But what about John Cena versus The Rock? It was a 1-year build. Now, we're not going to see a 1-year build between John Cena and Bray Wyatt. But in my opinion, it's a breath of fresh air to get a longer feud. Like Evolution versus The Shield. It's not just a one and done. You're going to see a lot more of that because you can get a lot more out of it. That's the same thing with John Cena and Bray Wyatt. There's a lot of writing on the wall. There's a lot of things that creative are going to come up with. They're going to do things to make this thing compelling. There are only certain feuds that can go long and wide and stretch. And these are one of those feuds. So I am definitely interested in the dynamic. I am interested in how it's going to keep changing and how it's going to adapt and how people are going to favor it. Right now, the fans, it's like 50-50. They want to see it continue, but they also want to see it end. Like me, I've been watching wrestling. I've been watching WWE for a very, 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 very long time. Since I was in diapers, for God's sakes. And to see something like this in the current PG era, to see a feud extend longer than a month or 2 months, is definitely a very good positive thing because it takes me back to a time when the WWE was really epic.